Hey traders, this is Jeff with ZenTrader.ca with a market update. I'll be covering the general markets in the US, the TSX, GLD, and GDX in this video. So I want to start off. Today was a strong day on the markets. It still feels like it's more of a reaction to a general topping process that's been going on here. Here on the Nasdaq, I actually added to my shorts here about 20% of my position, and this looks like a good area for a number of reasons. That this could be the extent of this move. We did break above this down channel. We're right near 60 on the RSI, and we're right near some what was support and has now turned into resistance. So that's one of my thinking. Still not seeing anything showing up on the scans in terms of momentum, and we still have the leaders. You know, some of the Apple's price lines. I mean, these stocks are just phenomenally high. Still not seeing some of the strongest sectors in the markets. They haven't pulled back to what I consider to be a meaningful pullback. Here in the Dow, you can see we've pulled right back up to the bottom of this box that I have drawn here, which was support here at the bottom line here, right here on the RSI. There's a channel that I've drawn which has been connected at a couple of different areas. So we're right at the top of this downsloping channel. And again, another logical area where the markets should pull back. My timing signal is still negative. And it's still negative on Toronto, although I am starting to see some signs where it could go either way. I did actually add to my EWC short right around here. We've rallied back right to the neckline of this head and shoulders. A little bit more than I would have liked to have seen, but still, you know, a little bit above the 60 level on the RSI, still not above it, into this overbought area, which if it goes up above there, I would consider that to be bullish. Today was a strong day on the TSX. You can see here in the daily, this is a large white candle. Volume came in, I would say below average. Again, on the Nasdaq as well, volume was lighter. Let me pull up a chart of the Nasdaq real quick. Yeah, volume was lower than yesterday. Let me see on the Dow. Yeah, volume was light across the board. This is not what you want to see. You don't want to see light volume on a huge move, 1.4%, huge relative to the moves that it generally has. I don't know. This is really difficult for me to interpret this as bullish action. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's move on to gold. Actually, I want to go to the miners first. There's this downsloping channel here. We're right at the top, and this actually, I don't have the full chart here, but this is an area where I've deemed to be somewhat resistance, and you know, we got this area of confluence where there's multiple points of resistance. So this would be a logical area for this to pull down. If this were to break above through there on any meaningful action and hold it, then the miners could be putting in a bottom. Same thing about gold. We're in an area where this is really difficult to draw, because I could have easily drawn more of a wedge, like from connecting here to here, and then we would have broken above that, and then the bottom part of the wedge would have been here. I just drew this to watch this in coordination with the miners. So what could get me starting to think that the gold markets have turned around is, let's say we break above here tomorrow. We are already in the overbought territory. This is what I want to see. So if that were to break out there and the miners were to break out, then the gold markets could start to become attractive. That might be an area where I look a little bit closer, but as of now, it's more of a show me type market. So to recap, the general markets on the US, I'm still bearish on. The Canadian markets, I'm still bearish, but it's getting into that area where it could go either way. We could roll over and continue the next leg down, or we could start to break to the upside, which may trigger a buy signal next week. So take care.